petroleum media and Safaricom to come with the prices. They come, yeah, with the prices. So you can now take my seat where I was seated so that you can warm your first lady. Ladies and gentlemen, we are nearly coming to an end of our program today, and I will be making my final speech as outgoing chairman, and also welcome the new chairman of the Lake Region Economic Bloc and the vice chair who was elected yesterday, the two who were elected yesterday. But before I do so, let me invite the two first ladies to come here so that they can introduce themselves. I think they had done it. They can do once again, and then organize themselves who speaks on behalf of the two of them, or if they can speak both of them, so that we can move on.
Thank you. Good afternoon again. Welcome once again to Kisumu. And I have the humble duty of inviting the Lake Region Economic Bloc Spouses Chair to address you, and that is Her Excellency.
It was the very first time that we held elections for that position. However, nationally, we have the County First Ladies Association that takes care of the issues of the governor's spouses. The name is County First Ladies Association because the predecessors then who formed the organization were all female. Along the way, we have female governors, including our very own Governor Gladys Wanga. So therefore, the name has to change to First Spouses, but it has not done that because then it has to go through the normal channels of changing a name. But for the Lake region, because it's our very first time, we have the First Spouses organization. Now, what do we do, or who are we? We are not elected. We are not political. We don't have religious affiliations. We are spouses of governors. Our spouses, and we apply ourselves into that. When we got into this space, our predecessors had seen this and had started an association at the national level, and they have achieved quite a bit. They have worked in the sector of health, especially maternal health and child health. They have worked on issues pertaining to menstrual health. They have worked on issues on natural. So I am here, and he knows that in their council of governors meeting, they wrote a letter to the counties and asked them to set up the county first through the county public service board. And Governor Paranya, I would want to tell you that that has not been done, so I hope it can be done. Now that you are inheriting all the good things, our good governors, as you're here, I hope you can do that for us to be able to support you in whatever you're trying to do for our people. Among the very many other things that I would like to highlight is the problem that we have with our children in school, and especially issues pertaining to menstrual health. All of us know that as our children grow, at some point, that are, nutritionally, the diet is nutritionally balanced. If you come from Kisii or Nyamira, anybody from Kisii and Nyamira? Have you ever eaten ugali with potato soup? Anybody did that? Yes, I can see one person. So since we did that, then in nutrition, we are asking that the government are the cancer screening centers that have been set up. In the Lake region, we have 5 centers that have been set up. The other counties have not done that. I hope they can be able to be empowered to do that. And that was through a partnership of Africa Cancer Foundation, International Cancer Institute, Roche, Pharmaceuticals, through Women for Cancer.
I had gone back, I thought you were coming to say over the first spouses. Yeah. Yeah. If I may say something about the First Ladies Association that has been there since the inception of devolution. We came up
at the Council of Governors, we agreed that this association should be made legal, and we mandated counties to do so individually. And I think there are about 3 or 4 counties which did that. Some of us overlooked it, but it is important for governors who are here make that office legal by passing legislation through your respective county assembly, and the Council of Governors can help you come up with a standardized bill that you can use in your respective county assemblies. It's a very important office.
Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellencies, governors, deputy governors present here today, officials of the national and county governments, invited guests, all protocols observed. Good afternoon, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to just say a few words. It's really going to be 2 minutes. As I mentioned earlier in the brief introduction, I represent Safaricom. My name is Cynthia Karuri Kropach. I lead the Enterprise Business Unit. It's one of the 3 commercial units that we have at Safaricom, the other 2 being Consumer and M-Pesa. Those tend to be more well known. The unit I'm affiliated with is aligned to supporting economy countries. We believe that we are well positioned to provide the necessary building blocks and enablers to galvanize this transformation, but we cannot do it alone. We recognize the need for appropriate partnerships in order to create the right ecosystem of solutions to solve the issues we face as a nation. It is critical for us to collaborate not only with the national government, but also county governments, development partners, academia, NGOs, and other entities. Indeed, we have ongoing digitization projects with entities such as NHIF, NSSF, ICT, and Health, where we are co-creating digital platforms that enable
both 3G, 4G, and now 5G, which boasts a greater network capacity and can connect over 1 million device applications and enabling the industrialization of business. We currently have 35 5G sites spread across the country, including sites in Kisumu, Kakamega, and Kisii, with the intention of having over 200 sites up by March 2023. When one speaks of mobile money, we all know that Safaricom is the home of M-Pesa, with over 7 trillion Kenya shillings, or 61 billion US dollars being transacted on the platform annually. It's a huge responsibility, and we do not take it lightly. And we recognize that we have a fundamental responsibility to safeguard the platform. Through M-Pesa, we have
revenue collection courtesy of the e-citizen platform that I just mentioned. And presented here have already been onboarded on e-citizen, while others have adopted other cash revenue collection means through M-Pesa. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to study technology trends in order to stay ahead of the curve. We're investing heavily in IoT platforms and in cybersecurity. A good example is our smart water solution. We know one of the biggest challenges for water bodies is non-revenue and unbilled water. Our solution helps companies to identify those types of revenue leakages and to assist with equitable distribution. Who's here at the summit to learn more about this and other technology solutions. We know that Lake Region Economic Bloc is blessed as an agricultural region, but unfortunately for many farmers, it's still a struggle to access inputs or even buyer markets. It is for this reason Safaricom is investing heavily in this sector through our DigiFarm platform to complement national and county government efforts to support farmers. DigiFarm offers farmers a convenient one-stop access to learning content, quality farm inputs at discounted prices, input loans, as well as access to markets. Other value-add services provided through DigiFarm include economies into truly digital and sustainable ones. I ask all stakeholders here in this room to see Safaricom business and we would like you to stop by the booth so that you can get onboarded on the platform and can enjoy the voice, the data, the internet, as well as other productivity solutions that we're bundling up for those SMEs. So please don't forget to stop by so that you can get that offer for 1 month for free. Thank you so much for allowing me the time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Safaricom. You have something?
I was telling you to go to the booth. Apparently the gifts came to you.
So on behalf of thank you very much.
Can you do it so that we move on quickly?
So next, finally, we have
that tells you where an ICU bed is open. But that app counts for nothing if nobody knows about it. And they also talked about dishonesty. If, for example, there's a free bed in Busia and I'm in Kakamega, if I knew that bed exists in Busia and I go there, who would dare tell me there's no ICU bed? Yet I know, I have the app. But if I don't, then the dishonesty comes in. So as the Royal Media Services family, we come in with a backing of about 3 national and local TV stations. And I'll run through that really fast. And 13 radio stations. They say, in God we trust. Everybody else, you must bring pictures and videos and testimonials, including timelines. So it is not done until it is captured by the media. This is how we come through to you: television, radio, media, and there's a new agency that we are now adding. We are calling it Shikisha Agency. I can barely see them. I think that's a WhatsApp group. They're called KTN Home at about 1.2 million. That's a close of them are like that. Now, new digital era. We are the only station that is commanding more than 1 billion views at the same time that is on our digital platforms. The only closest person to get to that was Diamond Platinums. That's how serious we are. 1 billion views. So anybody who's on any social media platform, it's most likely our people who are watching as well. This is the new era that we are in right now. Everybody's on their phone. Even right now, I know I'm about to lose you because the people's attention span is about 7 seconds. Beyond that, people start looking at WhatsApp, Facebook, wondering. Video captures new media and captures the agency which we are calling Shikisha Advertising Agency. So it is a one-stop shop. Whether it is SMSs that you need from your people, we can customize that. Public participation, what did they say? At what point did they say it? What are their preferences? When you're working on your CIDPs, what did the people say? The ADPs, what did the people say? What have you done? Remember, that is the fundamental question that I think will be asked even in heaven. What did you do with your time when you're on earth? And dealing with ghost workers will not be an acceptable answer. This is how it is. The client will always be in the center. We will be coming to different counties. Sorry, Prof? It will be clear, it will be broadcasted across platform, TV, digital.